The topic is multi-sensory storytelling. We are a 10,000-year-old civilization. Tamil for sure is a 10,000-year-old language. No doubts about it. Which means that the set of things which you call as being Tamil, the set of moral values, the set of belief systems, the ethos of the place must have been transmitted down minimum 10,000 years. Naturally, we don't write down everything and transmit it. We transmit it through oral language. And one of the most effective way to transmit out the ethos, the culture, what we call as us, is through storytelling. May it be the Jatak Katha, may it be the Panchatantra, may it be the Hitopadesh. India has been telling story for thousands of years. What is great about a story? The thing which is great about a story is that a story narrates out a set of events in a very interesting way so that certain things can be learned from it. Certain things means we can learn out a set of developmental skills from it. We can learn out a set of livelihood skills from it. We can learn out a set of life skills from it also. All the things which we have grown up hearing are stories, may it be the Mahabharata or the Ramayana. We have heard it some way or the other. The other day, I was addressing a gathering which were from Maharashtra. So invariably everybody would be quoting Shivaji Maharaj and how Jijabai, his mother, would convey out core concepts to him through stories. So when we tell a story, what is the basic content of the story, or what is the basic format in which a story goes? The basic format is, first we introduce the main characters. Who, where, and what they are doing. Then we build upon the characters in terms of their basic properties. Then we go into the main action. What happened? That's the third part and the most important part. That is the main characters. Build upon the characters, go into the main action regarding what happened, and then come down towards the end of it that everything settled and settled in a way which is as per the law of nature. And then the moral. See, of late, if you would be seeing these web series and movies which are getting much more English, you'll see inconclusive movies, inconclusive web series, the villain flying off without being caught. That's not the Indian style. The Indian style will always indicate out Satyameva Jayate at the last. So that we have a belief in the fact that whatever happens, something which is of truth value wins. Now the same thing, stories would be enjoyed by people with and without disabilities. For a small child who is so-called into the normal category, when we speak out the story, when the mother speaks out the story, they hear it, enjoy the suprasegmentals of it, enjoy the expression of the mother, and insist to hear the story every night. Even today, my kids insist me on speaking up a story. That means the joint attention part, you and me on a particular topic, is the joint attention which is essential for anything to happen and which is fundamentally missing out in children with autism spectrum disorder. A very good way to develop out the joint attention is to hear stories. Now, these stories, when there are children with disabilities, may it be cognitive, may it be any other sensory, there is a essentiality to make the story accessible, and it becomes accessible only if it becomes multisensory in nature, which means traditionally we were seeing and hearing the story. Now we should have some props which can be touched. We can have some reinforcements, or we can have some things which can be eaten. We may have some things which can be smelled, and we may have something which can be manipulated with our joints. So that the V, A, K and T method, the VAKT method means the visual, the auditory, the tactile and the kinesthetic methods. All of these inputs are included while you are telling a story. So once you use all the visual, auditory, kinesthetic and tactile, all the inputs to tell a story, it becomes interesting as well as accessible, not only for the children with disabilities as well as for the children without disabilities. So that's the importance of how to tell a story and the contents of a story, and that's how we can make storytelling a multi-sensory affair. I congratulate once again the concept speaker, our Santosh Khanna sir, the keynote speaker, our Kurunji Selvam sir, and the resource person for conducting out this webinar and empowering out parents as well as therapists to learn the art of storytelling. Thank you one and all. Thank you.